The sky's the limit for what mankind can build, and megaprojects are a fascinating example for what we can accomplish. From structures that can melt diamonds in less than a second, to giant circles on the water, on this episode of Built a Billion, we present to you the weirdest megaprojects in the world. And stay till the end, because we saved the weirdest for last. If you love to hear about all the megaprojects of the world, please subscribe to the channel and get us to our goal of 500 subscribers. It'll really help the channel out a lot. Stiletto Church. In Taiwan, Christianity is not a major religion, and the country barely boasts any religious sites. But there is one very bizarre exception, and it's a 55-foot high, 36-foot wide stiletto-shaped church. Completed in 2016, this weird blue church was completed using a huge steel frame that was adorned with 320 panels of tinted glass. It's definitely a sight to see in the daytime, but at night is when it really shines. Seriously, there are hundreds of neon lights scattered across its frame. This stiletto church only took 2 months to build, but the construction and materials costed an insane $760,000. It's on the southwest side of Taiwan that has a high concentration of tourists, so officials are making some good money renting it out for photo shoots and weddings. But get this, the stiletto is actually a commemoration of women who had to get their feet chopped off during Taiwan's Black Foot disease outbreak in the 1950s. Just don't tell the bride. Bratislava Upside-Down Pyramid. Slovakia was once a part of the Soviet Union, and the Slovak radio building stands in the north of the city of Bratislava as a reminder of the communist regime. It looks like someone flipped a pyramid upside down, but the 262-foot building was the cutting edge of Marxist structural design. Construction started in 1967 and was the first building in Slovakian history to use steel as its main frame. The inverted shape also maximizes the amount of office space available. A year after construction started, the nation was invaded by the Soviet Union and forced to live under the socialist regime. Construction of the building continued, but took 16 years to complete, and once it was finished, the country just viewed it as an ugly reminder of the past. Beijing Water Cube. Beijing is known for having some of the most impressive megaprojects on the planet, but the Water Cube building takes the cake. It looks like a box full of water, but it's actually China's National Aquatic Center. When Beijing was elected to host the 2008 Olympics in 2001, they wasted no time building new state-of-the-art facilities, like the Bird's Nest Stadium right next to the Water Cube. The Water Cube building was built with more than 750,000 square feet of space, 5 swimming pools, rides, and a capacity of 17,000 people. And this would be encased by 1 million square feet of ethylene tetrafluoroethylene cladding shaped into what looks like bubbles. But the bubbles do more than just provide aesthetics. Thanks to these bubbles, 80% more light and heat enter the pool space, reducing the building's energy costs by 30%. And it's good they're saving money because the building did cost $140 million to build. Bailong River Bridge. Don't get me wrong, the Bailong River in China is beautiful and all, but it's the Bailong River Bridge Ferris wheel that attracts the tourists. It's built onto the base of the river bridge, has a diameter of 410 feet and a height of 475 feet. It's 30 feet taller than the London Eye. But there's one other crucial difference between the two Ferris wheels, and that difference would be the Bailong Ferris wheel has no spokes, assuming Harry Potter isn't waving his wand nearby to get the wheel to spin. How does it work? That's what everyone wanted to know, as 4,600 tons of steel were being worked into the design we see today. A huge running gear was then built into the outer edges of the steel rim, with capabilities of rotating 36 cars around it. The cars can hold up to 10 people each, which means 360 people can enjoy immaculate views during each 28-minute trip. It's also the world's largest spokeless Ferris wheel, with an estimated cost of $36 million. They haven't officially disclosed the price, so how much do you think this Ferris wheel costs? Let me know in the comments below. Guangzhou Circle. Wait, China has more circles to offer you. On the Pearl River in Guangdong sits a huge golden circular skyscraper. At 452 feet tall, it's 1.5 times the height of the Statue of Liberty and the world's tallest circular building. It's built around 2 corresponding elevator pillars to hold the structure in place, and has a 157-foot hole in the middle that makes the entire building look like a big jade disc. This is a symbol that indicates high-ranking status in Chinese culture, which fits the annual revenue of $48 billion the Guangdong Plastic Exchange inside the building generates. But there's even more to the design. When reflected on the water, the ring design portrays the number 8, which in Chinese culture represents prosperity and wealth. So it may look like a random circle to some, but to the trained eye, it really reflects high levels of structural symbolism. National Ignition Facility. Hey you, want to see a mega project that absolutely defies physics? This is the United States National Ignition Facility. It's a laser-based inertial confinement fusion research device, or, in English, the largest laser in the world. It's a device that's 3 football fields in length and is made up of 192 separate beams. In a billionth of a second, the device focuses all those beams into a target the size of a pencil eraser, creating so much power that it can generate temperatures of 180 million degrees Fahrenheit and pressures of more than 100 billion Earth atmospheres. Yeah, this laser wouldn't be safe in your kid's pen. When this laser is focused on a diamond, the hardest material on Earth, it completely melts it. But seriously, why build this thing? This mega project was designed to help researchers gain new insights into the universe, like how stars die, how black holes work, and what goes on inside gas planets. These thermonuclear reactions also hold the key to unlock the secrets of limitless clean energy, something we desperately need. Construction began on the facility in 1997, which required an excavation of 5.6 million feet of earth and 2 million cubic feet of concrete to be poured in. Then came the placement of the 32-foot wide, 130-ton target chamber, the place where all the laser beams converge. It's made up of 4-inch thick aluminum panels and took 30 minutes to carefully put into place. In 2009, the $3.5 billion project was ignited. 2 trillion watts of electrical power, 4 times than what the US uses at any given time, fueled the lasers. And the lasers have been recently up to 500 trillion watts. And it's clear this mega project is helping to light the way into clean energy. What do you think about these weird mega projects? Let me know in the comments below. I have plenty more videos for you to binge watch, so click that video on the screen to watch something you haven't seen. And thanks for visiting Built a Billion.